Welcome to the inside world of Pakistan's power players. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the richest old money families, those silent architects of Pakistan's economic empire. Get ready, because what you're about to hear might just blow your mind. Pakistan, a nation buzzing with headlines about political alliances, military influence, and international diplomacy. But beyond those headlines lies a quiet, formidable network of family dynasties that truly hold the strings. For the next 10 minutes, we're not just scratching the surface, we're ripping open the vaults. Before we dive into our list, there's a giant elephant in the room: the political families, the Sharifs, the Zardaris. Yes, they're incredibly wealthy, with fortunes estimated in the billions. But here's the catch: their wealth is notoriously opaque. Offshore holdings, kickbacks, international assets. Trying to trace their true net worth, it's a labyrinth. So for this list, we're sticking to families whose fortunes are visible, tangible, and rooted in industry, finance, and enterprise. These are the families whose assets you can, at least in theory, trace and verify. The Haroon family. The power of the pen. Let's start with the Haroon family, the quiet giants of a Pakistani media. Their story begins long before independence, in pre-partition Bombay, with a textile unit. But their defining move came in 1947, the birth of a new nation. They bought a struggling newspaper, what would become Dawn. Today, Dawn isn't just a newspaper, it's an institution. Every morning, over 8 million Pakistanis read their headlines, shaping opinions, framing narratives. That's soft power and influence. That's invisible on balance sheets, but deeply felt in the corridors of power. But the Haroons didn't stop there. They diversified into sugar and real estate, profitable ventures that keep their presses humming. Estimated net worth? Around $190 million. But what truly makes them powerful? The ability to influence public discourse, to decide what issues get front-page treatment, which voices are amplified. They don't just report the news, they help shape the national story. The Siddiqui, financial architects of Pakistan. Next up, the Siddiquis family, Pakistan's financial maestros. Their journey began in 1971 with a tiny brokerage. Fast forward 50 years, and that modest operation has become a banking and financial powerhouse. Today, JS Bank has a vast network, managing billions in assets. Their secret? Spotting gaps before others do. Microinsurance for rickshaw drivers, digital remittance solutions for migrant workers, and a private equity fund that's bought into every ride-hailing app in Pakistan, with an estimated personal net worth of around $220 million. But controlling a web of financial services, their real power lies in shaping Pakistan's economy, guiding investments, influencing sectors, and building a future driven by innovation. The Saifullahs, merging business and politics. Enter the Saifullah family, the industrialists and politicians. Their primary business, the Saif Group, has roots in textiles, cement, and telecom. Remember 1994? They helped launch Pakistan's first GSM mobile network, Mobile, making Pakistan one of the first countries in South Asia to go mobile. But their influence isn't just economic. They hold Senate seats, ministerial positions. Business and politics are intertwined. Here, control over power plants, policy influence, and economic advantage all in one package. Estimated net worth? Over $330 million. But their real power? Shaping policies that benefit their empire while steering the country's future. The Habibs, the banking pillars. Now, no story of Pakistan's old money is complete without the Habibs. Their roots go back to the 19th century, financiers of trade caravans and exporters of commerce across the subcontinent. In 1941, they launched Habib Bank, a cornerstone of Pakistan's financial sector. They provided crucial loans to the new country, helping build its economy. Then came nationalization in the 1970s, a blow, but not the end. Resilient, they rebounded with Bank Al Habib, which now has branches across multiple countries. Their empire spans textiles, auto assembly, and even real estate, owning a sprawling 300-acre city in Lahore. Estimated net worth between $900 million and $1 billion. Their legacy isn't just wealth, It's trust, resilience, and shaping Pakistan's financial future for over a century. The Sehgal family, from shoes to industry. Let's talk about the Sehgal family, resilient entrepreneurs who started with a humble shoe shop in Kolkata in the 1890s. Post-partition, they moved to Faisalabad, pioneering Pakistan's textile industry. By the 1970s, their Kohinoor mills became one of Asia's largest. When nationalization hit, many families panicked. Not the Sehgals. They bought back their assets at scrap prices. During the denationalization wave, today they own power plants, chemical ventures, and land. Beneath Lahore's latest mall, estimated net worth around $850 million to $1.2 billion. But beyond the money, they've built an empire of influence, networks of contacts that open every door in Lahore. That's the true power of old money. The Dawoods, the quiet engineers. Moving to the Dawood family, Pakistan's silent backbone. They control Enro Corporation, a name synonymous with industrial strength. They produce fertilizers that feed Pakistan's farms, supporting over 240 million people with every crop. They also operate wind farms, clean, sustainable energy that powers millions. Their net worth around $370 million to $1.4 billion. But their true asset, an unmatched network of contacts and influence. Built over decades, the Hashwani family, from cotton to hospitality. Sadruddin Hashwani started in the 1960s, trading cotton, and built a luxury empire. Hotels like Pearl Continental and Marriott. These aren't just places to stay, they're hubs of power and diplomacy. Their land holdings in Islamabad are among the most expensive. They also explore energy, oil, gas, and even stakes. In international ventures, net worth between $1.1 billion and $4.1 billion. But their real wealth? The access they command. Every major dignitary checks into their hotels. Sir Anwar Pervez, the self-made immigrant. Sir Anwar Pervez's story is the classic rags to riches tale. Born in Punjab, he left Pakistan at 21, working as a bus driver in London. But he wasn't just working, he was observing, learning. Today, his company Bestway is the second largest cash and carry wholesaler in the UK. And he didn't forget his roots. He invested heavily in Pakistan's cement industry, transforming it into a key player. His net worth around $3.1 to $4.6 billion. But what's truly inspiring? Despite his wealth, he still flies. Economy when visiting Islamabad. Humility, after all, is a rare trait among billionaires. Mansha, the Pakistani Rockefeller. And at number 1, Mian Mohammed Mansha, the man whose empire is Pakistan's economic backbone. From textiles to cement to banking and energy, his Nishat Group employs over 50,000 people. His MCB Bank is a financial titan, billions in assets, a market leader. And his influence doesn't stop there. He owns auto, assembly plants, malls, and real estate that define Lahore's skyline. His net worth, an estimated $5 billion, making him arguably the richest family in Pakistan. And here's the kicker. Mansha personally signs every check above a certain amount. That's old school control in a modern world. So what have we learned? These families, Harun, Siddiqui, Saifullah, Habib, Sehgal, Dawood, Hashwani, Pervez, Mansha, they're woven into every corner of Pakistan's economy. They've built empires on resilience, strategic foresight, and a deep understanding of influence. Their legacies aren't just about wealth. They're about shaping a nation's destiny, and the story's not over. The next generation is already exploring new frontiers, crypto, fintech, lithium, mines, adapting to a rapidly changing world. So which family surprised you the most? Or do you think we missed someone? Drop your thoughts, your hot takes in the comments below. And remember, if you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and share this video with that cousin who always says they'll start a business. Next year, this isn't just a story of wealth. It's a story of legacy, influence, and the silent power that keeps Pakistan moving forward. Thanks for watching.